Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of FoolTopia here in Cities Skylines. Guys, last episode we built a fully interactive prison where you can actually see prisoners doing their thing. I mean, it's a little bit weird because some of the prisoners are hanging outside of the prison walls, but we won't talk about that at the right moment. But today, guys, I want to try and build an IT cluster. I also want to talk about something that we could potentially do in FoolTopia, a new area where we could eventually progress. Now, if you guys enjoy this and want to see more, then please make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. So let's take a look at what we did last episode. It's beautiful, it's glorious, it is amazing. The desert prison, which some places there's prisoners outside, but let's ignore that for just a moment. Somebody said that this was a mine and that the prisoners are escaping through this mine tunnel here, which that's quite a cool little theory. I like that, but it's pretty cool. You can see the little prisoners chilling about. You can click on them, you can see who they are. This one's apparently she's just visiting at the moment. Yeah, right, is that what you call it? Just visiting? Playing some b-ball, doing some weights, sitting on the bench. Not is he checking his phone? Apparently he's working. Oh no, he's getting up. Okay, he's had enough of being a prisoner. Bye-bye. But that's pretty cool though, isn't it? So today I want to try and build an IT cluster because we need to get some of those high-tech paying jobs and kind of slowly build up the industry. I want to zone it as well and select it as an IT cluster so we get that Pacific type of industrial. We've also, what I've done as well, guys, is I've added in a couple of water sources there, and there. I've only recently just done it in the hopes that it will try and fill up this bit more, because it doesn't matter what I do, the water disappears. It empties a lot quicker than it fills up, which is really weird considering I've got the waterfall here. It makes no sense. But I'm hoping those new water sources, as time goes on, will kind of build up a barrier and I can slightly rise them, just to fill this back up again. But we'll eventually get there. So before we jump into it, I'm going to talk about this area over here. If I go into kind of like free camera mode right now, we have all this space and we have a nice little peninsula over here, two sides, which we could slowly build another little city or town in FoolTopia. And the fact that we got so much free space, I could delete all the highways and redo them again. And we could create something really, really cool. Let me know what you guys think about doing this. I mean, if I was to do this, I would need the super demand mod on because we have literally no growth at the moment. It's so small, it will be very difficult to build up a whole area up here, filling all the way down here like we've done up there and progressing around here too, eventually into the desert area and up there. It would be a lot of work, but if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, we kind of need to build a IT cluster. And I want to kind of focus on this area over here. So we have our little roundabout area there. I just want to tidy up the highway. I might turn it into the one-way, not the one-way, sorry, the kind of single lane one there. Because it seems to hold up pretty well. And there's no need for this now. So I might kind of remove a large chunk of this and then filter it back in. And we'll build a nice little downtown IT cluster vibe. I might make the single highway come up here, around the edge, so we've got more space to work with. And I want to try and get a new transport system from this area to connect up to this one, rather than, you know, extending a current one. Because we do have a lot of residential currently over here. So these could really, really benefit from those jobs. Now, whatever industry or kind of growth I have, I'm going to turn all this into residential. Just so, boys, as we now build the IT cluster, all these guys over here will have a job. Now, I've noticed that this is starting to fill up a bit more right now. If it becomes too overfilling and floods things, I'm going to have to reduce it a little bit. These guys might have a little effect, but we'll see. We're keeping our eye on this, guys. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to test out new things. So I'm going to pause it for a second, and what we're going to do is we are going to delete all of that, and then, oh no, I don't want to select trees. Get the trees off, boy. I just want the road, and I'll take it up to there, and I'll kind of delete that. Now we'll do some terraform. We'll do some quick landscaping to make it almost as flat as I can. We'll smoothen it more than anything, because this will help us with the building. There we go. Just smoothing it, because you still want it semi-natural. You still want to have those slight little grooves and bumps here and there. You don't want it completely flat, because then that's... doesn't feel right, does it? You want a slight elevation here, there, and everywhere. Okay, let's get a road then. That highway, it's like the single lane highway, but it's like a 2-lane highway. It's like a 2 + 2 = 4. -1, that's 3 quick maths. And what am I doing? What am I doing? We're gonna bring it along here, and then that's when I'll choose to run that round, and to there, to there. It'll be a nice little swing right there. So then we bring this to there, and to there. Simple. So we get the highway connected. Oh, it kind of gets a little bit funky over here, doesn't it? Hold on, let me delete all that. And where is it? Here it is. Oh, that's as good as you can get it. That's more of a natural bend around. Kind of. So you have a nice view as you're driving down the side of the highway, and we get all this space then to work with, which is quite exciting. Now, we'll probably have to do like another kind of intersection at some point over there in this, but I won't do it for now because there's going to be no other kind of type of growth or demand that we're going to be setting up. So we'll just keep it pretty simple. So all I got to do here is just do that there to stop them going down, and that's sweet, mate. Just do it there. So yeah, I would need another turn off here somewhere, but because we're going to build like a nice little IT cluster, we're going to have like one way in, which will work off this interchange or intersection here, the roundabout. Then we should be kind of all good. Right, okay, so we'll come off there to there. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That, we'll go that way. And I think that's kind of what we need to do. What I would need to do, let the traffic flow there. I don't want to go down doing all the roundabout stuff just yet. We'll kind of let that go, but there we go. There we go. We can now get back to the task at hand of building a little IT zone. So it is going to be quite nice. It's going to be like the Silicon Valley almost of the area. So if I brought this out so far, let's kind of go to there. And then what we'll do is we'll create, if I come out by another 20, so 150, I'm just going to create a format. I want to create like a square, not a square, well kind of a square, 45, that's 45, hold on. .50 by 50. So I'll create that little square grid, and then we can work off it. That'll be the heart of the cluster, and we can do a sprawl around it. So what I'll do then is we'll grid this all off, as you expect. There we go. And we don't quite get the full grid effect because you get thrown off with how the road is. Boom. And you get that weird one there, don't you? Boom. So you get a slightly smaller one. But that's okay. We'll roll with that. We'll roll that. So we've got the main road there. And because it is going to be an IT cluster, you won't really have huge amounts of traffic. So I'll bring that up to there. I'll go across by another 50. And we'll go straight down. I mean, I could almost just do this. So we got that, a 4 squared effect. A 4 squared effect. Did I just invent a new word? Squared? A squared Thingy-majig. I think I did, guys. I think I did. Squeds all around. What is going on? What honestly is going on today? Boom! And boom! And then finally... kaboom! So we'll make some of the roads go through the middle. So we'll go out by 15 on that. Just so we can make some areas a little bit larger than normal. Right, 15. 15 and come back down this way. So we have some flow-throughs, but they're a little bit wider than the normal one that we have. So it creates like a chink in the armor. Well, that's 15. So if we can then go by 30. And run that up. Go up by 30. Oh. Snazzy. And then run that down. So, it looks quite a, it looks like a work of art by Picasso, this whole system. But this is going to be wonderful. Absolutely wonderful to get together. And we can put in some large buildings as well. Some of the unique buildings that we can throw down. So we'll start with this as being the kind of the main area first. Now, public transport, I'm going to get this hooked up to this subway stop here. Now, we do have the red bus route, so I might kind of, well, I don't want to kill it off, but it might interrupt some of it. But if I had a subway stop there, and then we had one here, and then here, and then there, 3 stops close by, so that makes this a very, very desirable area for public transport. And then that can just simply connect to there. Of course it has. I should have had the anarchy on. I should have had the anarchy on, but we should be okay. We'll be okay. They're going to need power. Of course they are. We're going to need water set up all the way over here. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, because this whole area is going to be up and running soon anyway. Alright, that's it for the water. Nice. No, nice. I'm on a mad one today. I'm on a mad one. Okay, so that's it for the water then. We will need the power. How has that residential growth been going? It's been actually going pretty well, considering, which is nice. So we'll go a bit more fast forward again to get more stuff in really quickly. How's the waterfront? That's actually looking really nice. So we've just got to keep an eye on the shorelines, just to make sure that we're not overflowing. But it looks positive. It looks quite positive, but again, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. So we've got the public transport down. Well, for now anyway. For now. And I think what we'll do, I'll drop a bunch of the unique buildings down first. I want some nice tall ones. Whatever's left over. If there's any left over. And then... what's that? There's the aquarium. We have the science center. And then whatever space we have remaining, that's where we squeeze in all of our buildings. So where can I put this? So I squeezed in that one there. We have the academic library. We have the expo center will be a good one as well to get in. So we'll squeeze this one in. I'll throw that expo center in just there. We have the aquarium, the academic library, which is quite a big building, but I don't think that will fit in the vibes over here. I know this we have the sea and sky scraper. Reward for both passenger harbour and cargo requirements for building the medical centre. Oh. We've got to keep an eye on as well what we're actually completing. Oh, that would actually fit in here. I drop it there, nice. Theatre of Wonders. I'll drop there. We got the stadium. We have the Cathedral of Plenitude. I think we'll go for the stadium. What is it? What's the stadium of? Same requirement for building a space. It's a exciting sports stadium. That's all it really says, to be honest with you. Alright, I can go there. The Statue of Plenitude. I mean, it's quite a weird one, but I'll throw that down. Where can I throw this? Over here. I'm trying to space them out a little bit, so we got like a little bit more of a spread. Central Park. That's a huge one, though, isn't it? I mean, it's something that I could definitely get in. If I went about here. Should we see what that would be like? If I drop that there, how much space have we got left to play with? Do you know what, to be honest with you? Not a lot. Not a lot, but it is kind of cool though, isn't it? It is kind of cool. Right, let me see what the road layout will be like if I continue the road going up. Right, if I ran that to there, let's put the Yankee on. I can deattach that road as well, which will work pretty nice for us. There. Because that's starting to slope down. Oof. Oof. I don't think it's the best of ideas to place it here, to be honest with you. It would have been good, but not today. I mean, I could squeeze it there. And then we just have to work around it. Hold on. Nah, do you know what? No, we'll find a better spot for that at some point in the future. Right, I don't want to get that in. Do we have any buildings over here? We have the Luxury Hotel. And that'll be kind of nice overlooking the shoreline there. Do I want that in the IT cluster? I think so, because it'll bring tourists over here. Or is that something else that I save for somewhere else? Ooh, I got an idea. I got an idea, guys. Now, you normally get this at airports, don't you? Hotels. Because obviously you stop there overnight before you catch your flight. I can throw the Luxury Hotel right there. How does that look? That is kind of cool, doesn't it? I don't know why, but I kind of like that. Oh, there's so many aircraft landing and taking off. Right, let's just give it some power real quick because it's completely out of the way. There we go. Kind of merge that in. So you don't see it as much. Oh, it needs water. Right, that should be all good. Yes. Right, okay. So they're all down. Was there anything else that I missed? The fantastic fountain. That'll be something nice to squeeze in somewhere. As a nice little centerpiece. I think I'm going to... Yeah, let's put it up here. I'm going to put it right next to the subway. We have a zoo. Not going to go down with that. We have a few different landmarks which we can throw in as well. Anything that will kind of fit within the theme. Oh, that will go in great if I put it there. So it's like a little bit of the old city next to it. And that can go there. The winter market, no. The launch site, that wouldn't really work. That wouldn't really work. And then we haven't unlocked any of those buildings just yet. But I just want to make... Oh, hello. The observational tower. That's a good one. There we go. And let me start from here then. So we've got none of that there. What's this here? We got the life and death fountain. No. The tax office is always a good one to get in. So I'm going to squeeze the tax office just there. Not going to do the old town. Any of this stuff would work. The business park one. See, that will be a good one as well because of where we currently... What's basically been placed over here. So that will fit in wonderfully on one of these. Right, I'm going to squeeze this one in here. We have the Opera House. See, that would go quite nice there because of where the water is. It reminds me of the Sydney Opera House at that point, which would be nice. And anything else? Or am I pushing it to... Oh, Oppression Office. Do I get in one of the skinnier ones, or... No, I'm going to squeeze that there. And I haven't unlocked any of these yet. Nah, there's still stuff that we can build. But, yeah, we'll go with that then. So it kind of then slightly changes the whole landscape by splitting some of that stuff up. So if I go for then the offices, and we're going to do a large, you know, region for it. We'll do this to begin with. And then see how that goes. Let it build that up. We're going to need power, so I'm going to connect this over here. So straight down to there. Provide some power in the area. And already you're having quite an explosion of buildings growing. Which is actually more than I thought it would, considering the demand there is. Right, how's the water anyway then? It says more time is now ticked by. I think we may have just got it perfect. There's the right amount of water. I think we could be... I really like this hotel here. I don't know about you guys though, but I kind of really like it. A lot of vehicles using this as well. Oh, remember when we had this? One vehicle's there using it. Any more going to turn off for it? Oh, there's 3 turning off for it there, boys. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. So we got to give this time to grow more before it passes over. Oh, do you know what I could get in here as well? Let me go back to the parks, the car parks. You know the big multi-story ones? Can I view that by here? Not toll roads. This, yeah. Oh no, road maintenance. There we have the standard parking. So I kind of pull these away from the main road, as the parking's like, you know, say it's like not really. It's a little bit out of the way. Get some parking structures up. They fit in wonderfully as well. And there we go. Let's get 4 of them down. Just a couple of multi-story car parks there for the cars to park in, which is nice. And yeah, that one's been. Oh no, this has been the link connection for the power, which is good. So all these guys are now got power. And it'd be nice to see as well, eventually, how many people start using that public transport. Now, I haven't set a route up just yet. So we'll do that now. Now there's a reason to go back and forth. And there we go. So yeah, we'll see how that now rock and rolls. We just got to give time for this whole place to grow. So I think the next roundabout area should be over here somewhere. I don't want it too close because they might feel like, oh, it's just easier to get off here and then drive down that to there. I still want to use the highway. So you still got to make him use it. Everything's looking great. Oh, we got some traffic issue. Oh, because there's a traffic lights there. Just turn those off for a second. Just so I can make it flow a little bit more. Get them vehicles in. And yeah, so this is going to take some time to grow because this is the problem that I was saying earlier about not having the super demand mod. Stuff is going to take so long to grow because of where we're currently at in this series. But it is what it is. It's going to be a nice little hub. This place is when it's all up and running. And because it's all mainly IT cluster, you wouldn't really have much traffic. So as time goes on, we'll sprawl off it. We will do commercial and residential and stuff around the areas, but that'll be off the sprawl when it's like main center bit. Now, what we've also got to do is region this off. Or district it off. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Sheffield Hills, apparently. So if I just do this for now. And we've got to select it as an IT cluster. So boom. And policies, city planning. Wait, how do I do it again? Oh no, it's within this, isn't it? Office specialization, IT cluster, boom. And that will slightly change the buildings. You can see that now all going to be start updating. But policies, taxation. We'll do a tax relief for offices, so they're more likely to move in. Does that still give me my IT cluster? Yeah. City planning. We'll do Industry 4.0. Nah, I won't do that. I could encourage biking. What else could I do? Not free public transport. I could do the electric cars, but I won't do the electric car one. So, look at the type of building we now get. We get the really, really tall, high ones. Which, again, is going to completely transform this landscape. But we got to give it reason to grow, haven't we, really? Right, so, a little bit of commercial. I'll try and place down here, there, and everywhere right now. To satisfy that demand, so the industrial will grow a little bit more. So I'll just do little pockets of the high density to keep it slightly growing wherever I can. There we go. Just little bits and bobs, boys. That's all we need. Little bits and bobs. Is there any free space in this downtown area? I know we got the park there that I don't really want to touch. I'll keep that for there now. So what about over here down in Full Hatton? Is there anything here I've missed that I just haven't done? Oh, hello. Haven't I done all this bit here? Did I just like completely forget this bit all existed? There we go. So that will satisfy a lot of the commercial demand, which hopefully then makes the industrial areas grow. These buildings look so good when you do IT cluster. They look so good. It's just they're going to take ages to get up and running. But we're doing our best, boys. We're doing our best. And I think I might extend this down now. So if I bring that to there. To there and there. Because we get a different connection, if that makes sense. Kind of goes like that. Oh, it would have been nice if I did like this. Do a 10 there. How much? That's 18 away though, isn't it? Yeah, do it there instead. Because then it doesn't affect the grid going this way, whatever I do. So the connection's just there. Keep that like that. So then this can all be free. And water can extend. And then fill all that up there with the residential. Now we'll do that bit more when it's connected before I get rid of the power lines, because we kind of need the power lines there for just a moment. So, how is that IT cluster now building in the distance? Yeah, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. It is growing because I can still slightly see more buildings like popping up as time goes on. So, you know, you're just going to give it time. Once that residential starts growing more, the commercial, all the little commercial gaps that I've, you know, hopefully will be filling in as time goes on, That will spark more industrial. It's just a big vicious cycle, really, isn't it? That's pretty much what it comes down to. But you can see why we need the super demand mod enabled at this point. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. If I was to build like a whole new city area, I really, really desperately need it. Because it's impossible to build. But this is going to look so good. What's that, oh, where is it now? I know there is a city. And I'm not sure what country it is. It could be either Thailand, Malaysia. It could be the Philippines. In that region, where there's a city that's on the edge of a river. And it has ridiculous skyscrapers. This is what this reminds me of right now. Oh, I can see some death in the distance. What's going on over here? Do we have any death care? Oh no, we don't. That's a stupid question. Alright, let's get some death care there. Oh wait, does this park make money? No. So we up the price. Right, some death care in here. Do you reckon he's like a couple of little police, fire brigade, little medical center? There we go. This little town here, this little village, whatever you want to call it, now has all the basic services needed. And that'll cause a lot of upgrades for here as well, which is going to be really good. So that will kind of really benefit that area. How are we doing now? Should we paint down more sand? There we go. Nice. Oh, it looks so good, man. It looks so good. Oh, this little IT cluster. How is these then? So 20 there, because we're going to get a double whammy on this transport system. Because not only is the workers coming to transport or to commute over here, but because there's so many like unique buildings and landmarks, you get the double whammy of the tourists also coming over too. So that's 42. And that one's 28. And now them numbers will just continually rise. So look at this. I find this hilarious. Like, for example, look at the size of this building. So many floors, so many windows. There's like millions of offices in there. But you only get 9 workers. Don't you find that hilarious? I do. I honestly do. So for the actual monuments, if I wanted to build this, I need a Statue of Wealth, Statue of Industry, and that all stuff is this. Like Statue of Wealth and Industry and all that. Like, where would I place this stuff? I don't really know. I mean, I could squeeze them in here. Statue of Wealth there. We've got the Statue of Industry, which our industry is over... Where am I? Over there. So where can I drop this statue in? Just here? Yes. Lazarette Plaza. Which the plaza will be a nice thing. Oh, I've lost my bearings. There I am. For over this side. Somewhere. I'll get it just there. We got the statue of shopping. So we need a commercial area. Which we've got a nice big commercial section just up. Is that, no, over here. There we go. I've lost my bearings, man. I don't know where I am anymore. So why don't I squeeze that in here somewhere? Maybe just there. To mark on the entrance. And has that unlocked monuments? Yes, it has. So we got the medical center one. We got the Eden project. And we have the space elevator. Should we place any of those in, guys? Let me know in the comment section. But I think we're going to end it for today anyway, as all this is now starting to build. It's going to look so good as we then sprawl it out as well. So we start really high in the middle of this little area. And the buildings get smaller and smaller as time goes on and they spread out. It's going to be quite a cool area. But it's asking for a lot more commercial. Which I think next episode we'll start to add it around all the edges. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.